Yeah, welcome back to Wembley Stadium. Less than 2.5 hours now until kick-off in the Carabao Cup final between Arsenal and Manchester City. Gary Neville joins me now. Gary, it is the top two teams contesting this final for the very first time in the 66th final. It's incredible to think of that. It's great for the competition though, isn't it?
It is, and I have to say over the last 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years, a massive resurgence in this competition. It's such an exciting final. A lot of people say it's because it's brought forward in the season, it's the first trophy up for grabs, but some great managers and great teams have started off on their journey by winning this game, and Mikel Arteta will be hoping that that's the case for him today. Pep Guardiola, unprecedented success in this competition, so yeah, a great game to look forward to.
Who needs this more and who's under more pressure? Because has that answer changed from like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago?
I don't know. I think for Arsenal, there was a mention over there, just talking to a few of the players, saying that, would Mikel Arteta, obviously he's going to maybe put Kepa in goal, but City will put Trafford in as well, so that'll equalise each other out. But would Mikel Arteta make a few more changes? And I said, how can he? I said, Arsenal need a trophy desperately, and this is a trophy that really can set you off on the way. You don't want to let City off the hook. They're a little bit on the ropes in the sense of they've gone out of Europe. Arsenal are in Europe, the 9-point lead in the Premier League. So this is a real opportunity for Arsenal today to hit home. And for Pep Guardiola, the opposite. Obviously, he wants to win a trophy. He doesn't like, obviously, going for periods without trophies, but also he wants to try and leave one on Arsenal ahead of that game at the Etihad in a few weeks. I don't think you can call it in terms of who it's more important for. I think both.
There's a narrative that whoever wins, it can be used as a springboard, as a platform for the rest of the season to achieve bigger and better things. But when I spoke to Mikel Arteta on Friday, he wasn't even thinking about that. This is a one-off, get some silverware.
Look, I think it could do, but that's only in the minds of the players and maybe, fans. Would Arsenal fans today get a little bit nervous in the Premier League if City beat them? Well, I'm not sure. It's down to ultimately how you lose a game, I think, like this. And I don't think it'll be a game whereby, I actually think Arsenal are going to win. I just think they've got the edge right now. But you talk about mentality. A game can have an impact in terms of further outcomes within a season. But Arsenal have demonstrated this year that they've been really resilient. They've had some knocks along the way and they've come back from them. And we know City just aren't quite where they were right now, but you can never write Pep Guardiola off.
The managers are very close. They've got a great friendship. The players, not so much. There's a bit of needle there. There's a clash of styles as well, you could say, between the two clubs. With that in mind, do you think that clash is going to be the ingredients for a classic, or maybe not?
I think an early goal could help it. I don't think... It could be a bit of a struggle of a game, a heavyweight battle where they're slugging it out with each other and just trying to find space. I hope it's a classic. I hope that there is... I don't want the top two teams in the league to get on with each other. You shouldn't get on with each other. It should be a bitter rivalry, really. Of course there's respect, and you actually respect what City have done, and I'm sure City will respect the fact that Arsenal now are doing well and they're on the tails. But you can't like each other, in my mind, whilst you're playing against each other and going for titles. There has to be that element of fight and desire, and whilst you say the managers get on, maybe they do privately, but I suspect Pep Guardiola, he's got an obsessiveness to him, and so has Mikel Arteta, that they'll be desperate to win.
Just finally, Gary, you won the treble with Manchester United back in 1999. Arsenal are going for multiple trophies, maybe an unprecedented quadruple. Are you seeing any kind of similarity, the way they play, maybe not, but mentality-wise, between your United and this Arsenal?
I think it's a little bit early for that. We were maybe further ahead in our journey. We'd won multiple Premier League titles. We'd hit the post, as you would say, in the Champions League, and got to semi-finals and quarter-finals many times. I feel like if Arsenal can win today and win the Premier League title, that would be a very, very special season. Anything beyond that would be absolutely spectacular. Beyond words, really, because it's they haven't won a trophy for 5 or 6 years. They haven't won a Premier League title together. This is a group of players actually now, because they're a different group of players that won that FA Cup a few years ago. They haven't won together yet. So I think it's getting ahead of ourselves to start talking about trebles and quadruples, but this is a massive opportunity for Arsenal today. Being up there at Wembley is really special. Having that medal around your neck, there's no feeling like it, irrespective of the tournament, and then it'll give them a confidence potential to go on and win the Premier League, which is a big one.
It will be absolutely spectacular, says Gary Neville. Let's hope for a spectacular game here at Wembley Stadium. Arsenal against Manchester City in the Carabao Cup final kicks off at 4:30. Live coverage gets underway at 3:30. Sky Sports main event, Sky Sports Football.